A huge thank you to King63C, who has become our third patron on the channel. He has pledged £1 a month, which I am so grateful for. Thank you so much for that. We're now raising £3.50 a month on the Patreon, which is more than I ever expected, so a massive thank you for that. And if you guys would like to get involved, there is always a link down in the description, or if you wanted to make a one-off donation to the channel, then feel free. All the info is down in the description. Shall we get into the episode? By the way, I'm recording this at the end of the video. The little jingle that I talk about later on in the video was actually a new patron. Sean Hardcastle has pledged to the channel. That is massive. Thank you so much to you two, and sorry in the delay of getting a shout out. I have recorded a lot of episodes in advance due to me exams, so I'm recording this on the 18th of January whenever this comes out. A massive thank you. Don't think that I don't appreciate it. I really do. A massive thank you to you guys, and if you guys do want to get involved, the link is down below. Enjoy. Hey guys, welcome back to some more Football Manager 2018 and part 2 of Season 7 of the Journeyman with Stoke City. And today we have two matches, one against Everton and then one against Burnley in the FA Cup replay, as we may have drawn against them. Anyway, since the last episode, which was that great 2-2 draw against Man City, we lost 3-0 in the Premier League to Swansea and then drew 2-2 in that aforementioned FA Cup tie against Burnley. We've also passed transfer deadline day. A few signings have been made. The best ones probably are Benjamin Mendy. He is a 29-year-old left back, obviously Man City in real life. I think this could be a really key signing for us as we go into this second half of the season. He played well at Man City, played well at Chelsea. Hasn't really been given a chance at Paris Saint-Germain, but he's come here looking for a new lease of life at the end of this season. His contract is expiring next season, so we might be able to get him in the summer if we stay up. Haida Juma as well has come in on a free transfer. He's a 20-year-old Swedish player. He's been playing in Sweden the last few years, funnily enough, and he's got a lot of good sort of average ratings is what I'm looking for. He did start as an Iraqi youth product though, so it's going to be interesting to see whether he develops into anything decent. He is 3-star ability, 4-star potential, so he could be very good. And Marcelo Brozovic has come in for $7.5 million from Real Madrid. He's 31 years old now, but 3.5-star ability, still sort of doing the job. He did well at Zenit St. Petersburg in the Russian Premier League. He's done alright at Inter and also at Real Madrid. Hasn't played much this, well, he hasn't played at all this season for them, only in a cup game. And he's come into us and he's going to hopefully hit the ground running. So let's have a look at the team for today then, bearing all that in mind. We have got Delgadillo in goal, we've then got Nissen, Wimmer, Alderweireld and Mendy in defence. We've then got Horta and Brozovic in the midfield, and Neres and Akolo starting behind Ings and Berahino up top. We didn't really manage to get a new striker, which is a bit of a problem for us, but we'll just have to deal with it. Ross Barkley coming back from injury soon as well, so that's a massive thing to happen for us. So can we beat Everton today? That is the question. Hopefully we can. We're just going to attack like we did against City for the second half, and we played very well, so I'm going to see how that works. If it doesn't work for the first sort of 20 minutes, then we'll move back to a bit of a more defensive formation. So the plan is to get our first victory in charge today. You know, we still haven't had that 3 games into a tenure. I think we've had very tough games to start with. You know, away to Swansea, isn't easy. They're above us in the league. We played Man City in our first game and Burnley in the FA Cup. And in the FA Cup, anything can happen, as you guys know. So hopefully we're starting to get to grips with the team and we'll be able to do one over Everton today. That is the plan. And Tom Davies has been sent off early on, which is always a good thing. The team, the opposition, I should say, are down to 10 men, which is great. But no, I'm pretty confident that we'll manage to stay up this season. It is imperative that we do. As I said, the financial situation at the club is very poor. Berahino into the middle, but Duffy cuts it out. Ward-Prowse on the ball. Gets it forward to Nissen now, to Neres. Neres on the ball, gets it forward to Berahino. Good save by Pickford. And that was a big chance there for Seydou Berahino. That's forward to Nissen now. But Garnegay cuts it out. Here's Onomar. Onomar now to Pickering. Pickering forward to Mino. Oh, it's 1-0, and that's such a sloppy goal. That is terrible. It's 1-0 Everton after 14 minutes, but I think we've been the better team. But look at this gap. This is terrible. And then Mino into the middle. It flicked off him twice, whoever that is, Vimmer. And Delgadillo should be doing better, but naturally he's not going to. So it's 1-0, which isn't a good start. Here's into the middle. I think it was Horta now. Here's Neres. Neres forward to Horta, but here's Pickering now. Hendricks. Pickford gets it away towards Mino. Mino down this right hand side. Good tackle by Mendy all the way back to Delgadillo. Can he get it away? Yes, he can. Now here's Neres. Neres on the ball. Goes down the right hand side. Messes that up. Although Ings gets it back, Akolo Ings, and it's 1-1. He's equalised, and Danny Ings is the scorer. He's certainly scored a few recently since I've come in, which is really good to see. Neres with the initial assist, and then Ings chasing it down all the way. Akolo should have shot, but he passed it back to Ings and put it in the back of the net, and it's 1-1. That's what we're talking about, and I think this formation kind of works for us. Which is great to see. Here's Berahino now on the ball, forward to Neres. And look at this, we're swarming their defence, but don't manage to do anything. Akolo forward to Ings, and what a save from Pickford. 2 point-blank saves from Jordan Pickford at the start of this match. Horta into the middle, it's away. Here's Neres now on the ball. Neres forward, good save. What a save that is from Pickford. That is fantastic. Neres to Vimmer, and it's away. Is that Romelu Lukaku? Surely it isn't. No, it's his brother, I think. I think that's who that is. But 1-1. We can cope with that, most definitely. Coming up to half time now. 1-1. I think we can push on in the second half. I think we've been the better team so far. I think we're going to take Berahino off. We're going to be passionate. We're going to say we've been the better team. Berahino's looked to gain confidence, so we could keep him on for a bit. Horta's going to come off. We're going to put Jamuma in there and see what he can do. Yeah, that'll do. So we can bring him on for his debut. Hopefully we'll see a bit of Swedish excellence here. Elsewhere, West Ham beating Liverpool 4-0. That's a big result for them. It really is. 55 minutes gone here. Now 60 minutes. Here's Pickford. Gets it forward. Now here's Nissen to Neres. Neres on the ball. Gets it forward to Ings. Ings yet again into the middle. It's Berahino. What a chance that was. And he's got to come off now. Berahino has been atrocious since we've come to the club. We'll put Bandy in there, who scored the equalising goal against Man City, of course, so we know he's got pedigree. Come on, lads. 75 minutes gone. Can we get a winner here? Who do we bring off? Neres, maybe. The thing is, who do we put there? We haven't really got anything in the way of attacking substitutions. Maybe bring Brozovic off and put in Cohen, who likes to play like that. So there you go. Good like-for-like substitution there. Delgadillo gets it forward. Now here's Akolo forward, but couldn't quite get to one of our players. And now they're on the counter-attack. Here's Alderweireld. Here's Vima now to Neres. Can he get it forward? He certainly can. And here's Bandy with another chance. What a save. And we should have easily won this game. But instead, we're probably going to lose it in the last minute. Here's Alderweireld and it's wide. Come on, boys. Let's get this done. I'm going to go route one, dribble less, be more expressive, roam from positions, all of that jazz for this last 5 minutes. Can we get a winner here? Come on, boys. 4 minutes of added time. Nah, it doesn't look like it's going to happen. There is the full-time whistle, so it's another draw, but it's a good point to go away to Goodison Park and come away with a point. I think we'll be very, very happy with that. And now, hopefully, we can get through in the FA Cup, which would also be very, very nice. Right, guys, we're going to go for an unchanged lineup for this match, and hopefully we'll manage to get our first victory in charge and get us through to the 5th round of the FA Cup, I think it will be. I'm not sure if this is the 5th round, to be perfectly honest with you. Going with the timings and that, I think it is the 5th round. So, without further ado, let's get into it, and hopefully we can get through. No changes. I thought that the performance against Everton was excellent. I think we deserved to win, and on any other day we probably would have won, but we were just a little bit unlucky. So here's Akolo now to Berahino, and Akolo hits the post, and it's away. And I hope it's not going to be a carbon copy of the last match. That's all I can say. Here's Grealish now on the ball. Mendy with a bit of a naughty challenge, but stopped the attack, which, you know, is all that matters really. Looking at some of the conditions for Burnley, they look absolutely shattered. So hopefully we'll be able to take advantage of that somewhat and manage to go through in this FA Cup tie. Here's Sims now to Hendrick. Hendrick back to Rono, I guess it is. Brozovic now to Mendy. That's terrible. That's really, really poor. Here's Dalton now on the ball. And if that's a goal, that's just so frustrating. It really is. Josh Sims has put it into the back of the net. An assist by Kieran Dalton, who scored 2 goals in the first match of this tie. And that's just really pathetic from us. Annoying. But hopefully we can turn it around here. Half an hour in. I'm going to demand a bit more from the lads. I don't think they've performed to the best standard so far. So, yeah, I think it's fair enough that we expect a bit better. And at half-time, we're going to be 1-0 down. A lot of people on 6.4, 6.3, 6.5 there. Not good enough. Really not good enough. We had a chat with Berahino before the match and said, look, you need to start scoring goals before, or I'm going to drop you from the first team. And he said, okay, let me see what I can do, kind of thing. So hopefully he can score today. Usually when you give them that pep talk, they do spark into life. Here's Dalton and it's 2-0. It's 2-0 just after half-time. Burnley sailing through here. To be perfectly honest, they're 19th in the Premier League. This is a team we should be beating at home, and we need to start pumping confidence into the team. So I think with that in mind, we are going to make a few substitutes here, and we're going to bring Bandy on for Akolo. We're also going to bring on Juma for Horta, and go to this sort of formation. And we may go a little bit asymmetric, I guess, like that, and continue on, because we need to get back into this, and we're going to see what Juma's all about as well. I mean, we've had the chances. We had that chance very early on as well with Akolo. Delgadillo gets it away now to Ings, to Juma, now to Neres, to Brozovic. Brozovic on the ball to Berahino now. Berahino gets it in to Bandy. Bandy in to Ings to Neres, who puts it into the back of the net. It's 2-1, and that's what we're talking about. That's a good start of the comeback, if you like. Berahino with the initial crossover to Bandy, who got it into Ings, and then Neres put it into the back of the net, and it is 2-1. Come on, lads. 60 minutes gone. Let's demand more again. This could go to extra time and penalties. It feels like the kind of match that certainly could do. I think we bring him on. I've just heard a little ring. Who's that? Nah, we can't see. I thought we might be able to see if somebody subscribed or donated or something. Let's just see. I don't think it'll be a donation. No, it's not. If you guys do want to donate, there's a link down in the description to every video. So we'll bring on Morgan Schneidlin and see what he can do. Here's Mendy. Now Schneidlin. Zuma. Schneidlin. Zuma. Alderweireld. Forward to Neres to Zuma. Zuma gets it forward, but not to one of our players. Here's Dalton. Zuma again, though. He has Ings. Oh, he's lost it. That's two big chances we've had there. Neres. That's forward to Berahino. Berahino on the ball. Gets it into Zuma. It's a good save. It's a really good save there. Oh, and yet again, two clear-cut chances. And, you know, we've only took, I guess, one of them. Zuma into the middle. He's looking lively in behind the striker, which is really, really positive to see. Neres into the middle. It's away by Berahino. Now Neres. Don't know what he's doing here. Just pass it. Here's Zuma. To Ings. What a ball that is to Berahino. And now Bandy. Oh, how have we not scored? How did we not score there? Here's Schneidlin. Schneidlin. That's so frustrating. We should have scored at least twice there. What a ball it was initially, and I don't know why Ings brought it along or passed it across the box. Oh, for goodness sake. Right. We're gonna go route one, dribble less, blah blah blah. All the same that we usually do, but we're gonna go overload for the last 10 minutes and just try and get something here. Here's Mendy. Terrible ball. And Mendy hasn't done well since joining, but I thought he would be good. Here's Grealish. Chance to put it away, but Delgadillo makes a very good save. But we're being mugged. We are being mugged in this game. Much like the Everton game, we should have won both of them. We haven't took our chances, and that could be something that costs us this season. Grealish into the middle, and now we've got a counter here. Look at that. Exeter have come from 3-0 down here, I think, or 3-1, and have won 5-3. That is an amazing result. We're out of the FA Cup, though, so it's not going to matter for us. That's just not good enough, I'm afraid. It was the 4th round replay. And that is where we're going to leave this episode. And what a shame. We should have won both matches. We ended up only getting a point in the Everton game, but it is a good point against Everton, to be fair. And I think some positive signs, the likes of Juma looked very, very good in that match, and maybe we can fiddle around with a tactic to try and maybe go 4-2-3-1 or something along those lines. If you have enjoyed this episode, though, make sure you do leave a like down below. It really, really does mean a lot for me. Really does help out the channel as well. Subscribe if you'd like to see more, and if you want to support me on Patreon, the links are down below. Any money that is donated goes towards stuff that's going to be invested in the channel, and I am in the process of buying a green screen and things like that. So any money that is donated is big help with regards to purchasing stuff for the channel. So anyway, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.